Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Estás escuchando La Platica.
Have you ever started recording a podcast without hitting record?
No. Thank God.
It hasn't been record, but it has been the camera. That's the only thing, huh?
One. I think you were here. Yeah. Josh, how are you?
It's kind of hard to miss that red button.
It's really hard. And it's like if I don't hit that red button,
Yeah.
and if I don't see it turn red,
Yeah.
I don't start.
Yeah.
Like I have to see it red and
Yeah.
then I can get into the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you completely changed as a person once you hit red.
Once I hit red, it's game over.
You're like a different person. Like people think that you're the same on camera as you are off camera. They don't know you.
They don't know me. They don't know me.
They don't know. They don't know
red.
red button Sebas.
All I see is red.
Red button Sebas. Red button Sebas.
Welcome to episode 93. # Tuesdays don't suck. Yes, I know it's Tuesday. Apologize we couldn't post Monday, but you know it's wedding shenanigan vibes.
Oh my gosh, it's chaotic right now.
It's chaotic. It's been a roller coaster, a really good roller coaster, like those roller coasters that you actually like to go on. And it's a good feeling. So I hope everybody back at home can understand. I miss you guys though. It's been crazy. We just got back from DR. Amazing.
Insane.
I love Dominican people. They're the best.
Quick recap. I know you don't want to get too deep into it, but give me a quick synopsis of your bachelor party.
It was great. Kicking it with the boys.
Yeah.
Drinking.
Yep. Lots of that.
Not having any responsibilities for those days.
None of that.
And just hanging out and enjoying the Caribbean Sea.
One word to describe your bachelor party. Go.
Unforgettable.
Ooh, that's a good answer, my man.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
There's nothing in life for a man other than him hanging out with his boys and hanging out.
Yep.
And relaxing and shooting the shit. You know, guys, when they're with their guys, there's nothing intellectual going on other than just stupid jokes and shooting the shit and making fun of each other.
Right, my boy.
And making people chug.
Yep.
That's really it. It was spectacular. Karen had an amazing time in Cabo. I was jealous.
Yeah.
Her trip looked insane.
You know why? Because they're way better at taking content than we are.
Yeah.
We suck. We do so much fun activities
They
too.
had
ring lights, production,
everything.
had the whole thing.
Everything. They were vlogging. They had a
why do we not do better?
They had like events scheduled. They had themes, and all we did was just drink.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
We had a great time.
Great time. Episode 93. Welcome. Like I said, it's Tuesday, so once again, I'm sorry. I apologize. Like I said, things are very busy. Getting married soon. We're very, very happy about
excited,
that.
Man.
But other than that,
we less than 2 weeks out, or just about 2 weeks?
Less than 2 weeks. Yeah, just about 2 weeks. Just about a little less than 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's exciting. I mean, I got family calling me, and they're pumped. And it's just it's a good feeling. It's a feeling that I've never had before.
Yeah,
and it's a great feeling.
We were talking about this. I think we mentioned this on the previous podcast, but you're entering a new chapter in your life. You're in your Jesus year. Happy birthday, by the way. Your birthday just passed.
I just turned 33.
Congratulations, dude.
Thank you.
You were born.
We're the same age now.
We are the same age.
Yeah.
So this is a very important year in your life. I truly believe that. You're getting married.
Yeah.
You are getting married.
Yeah.
And I definitely think there's a hunch in me that tells me you're probably gonna, take that next step into your life being AKA a child very, very rapidly.
Yeah.
But could potentially happen this year, maybe?
I think I've talked about it in the previous podcast.
You're not wasting no time.
I'm hoping.
Man's a shooter. Man's gonna shoot.
I'm hoping.
Man's gonna shoot.
I'm hoping I'm a marksman.
Ooh.
Because I hope I hit bullseye. But we'll see.
I don't know why I did that.
Me and my fiance, we like to take things, day by day.
Yeah.
And blah, blah. But yeah, I'm excited, man. It's just Jesus year.
Yeah.
It was just my birthday. Happy birthday to me. And thank you everybody who hit me up saying happy birthday. I spent it in DR.
Yes, sir. You got caked in the face.
Caked in the face. One of my friends was like, he's Colombian.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I said, fucking pastelazo que me dieron. He goes, what the fuck is a pastelazo? And I was like what you guys just did. Like I was like, since I was born, me han dado un pastelazo. That's just tradition, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's Mexican. If you guys don't know Mexicans, I think a lot of other cultures do it as well. They hit you with the cake.
Some people even have like dedicated,
mordida.
They have like dedicated smash cakes that are cakes just for that
Yeah, there's
specific
memes
name.
everywhere where little
Exactly.
kids get
Yeah.
mad or whatever.
Smash in the face.
You're always like, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? Right? Yeah. So I told him, I was like, from the 33 years that I've been alive, I've been hit in the face with a cake.
Every year.
But this year, on my Jesus year, was when I got it the worst.
Ooh.
I couldn't breathe.
You got cream pied, my boy.
Boy, I couldn't breathe. I was like,
Suffocation?
I was like, fuck you guys.
No breathing?
Bro, I was like,
Don't give a fuck
I was
if
like,
someone
you mother effers.
You cussed
And every
at
time
us.
I would talk, cake would fall out of my mouth.
Just spit out.
Yeah. It was great, man. It was great. Like I said, I'm super excited that I'm 33 now. I feel great.
Yeah. Let me give you a quick little interview session as a co-host.
Okay.
You just turned 33.
Yeah.
You feeling good?
Yeah.
Life is good. What's one lesson that you took away in being 32?
Taking it away.
Something that you learned.
Something that I learned. That every single year life goes by even faster and faster and faster.
Yeah.
And you just have to you just have to go with it.
Gotta go
and
with
you just
it.
gotta press go. And yeah, that's really it. I mean, every year since last year what I can tell myself is life goes by insanely fast. The Flash. It goes by insanely fast. You shouldn't have any regrets of what you do. Obviously, you might have some regrets of what you do, this and that, but you don't have time to dwell on it.
Ooh, you ain't got no time, my boy.
No. Anything that you can do, whether it be in a positive way or in a negative way, it's just going to sculpt you.
Yep.
Sure, you can, try to fix it if it's something negative or try to build on it if it's something positive.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you just have to go. You can't, there's no time to look in the rearview mirror anymore. By the time I know it, I'm going to be 36. By the time I'm 36, we about to be 40.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like
late 30s.
Like, bro, like we're already in the middle.
Are we in our mid 30s?
No, bro, we've already talked about it. The human lifespan is what, 70? 65, 70?
70, 80, 70, 80.
80 if you're chilling.
Yeah.
That's to be honest, sadly.
Yeah.
We're in the middle already.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And if you can remember when you're 1 year old, which I doubt you can, but that was a long time ago, right? So we still have a long time to go, but at the same time, I'm telling you, it gets faster and faster and faster.
Yeah.
So it's like you just don't really have time to dwell on anything. Just really just kind of like live your life and surround yourself with
good people,
positive energy.
Yeah.
But that's really it. Other than that, I mean, I feel like I still think the same as a couple of years ago, but now
You think so?
Well, as a human being, yes. But as like my priorities and stuff like that, I start to change about the way I think, as in like, years ago I didn't want a family and things like that. And my focus was more kind of like living my life. But now I think about those things as in like, I want a family. My parents aren't getting any younger. Their life is just as fast as mine.
Yeah, if not
and we
faster.
forget about that.
Yep.
We always think about ourselves, but we don't think about our family, how they feel, what they're going through. I want to give them nietos. I want to give them, happiness like that. And they're waiting for it.
Yeah.
This wedding that I'm about to have, they're so excited about it.
Yeah.
This wedding obviously is for my fiance and myself, but at
it's
the
also
same
for your
time, it's
family.
like it's for our family.
Yeah.
It's for my fiance's family.
Yeah.
It's for our close friends.
Yeah.
It's for all my cousins and everybody. It's for them to enjoy as well. It's a celebration of family.
Yeah.
It's a celebration of life and moving forward and flipping the paper to the next chapter. That's what it is.
Man, you don't even know how to read.
I don't.
Damn.
Who needs to read
Man,
nowadays?
you have a whole chapter book.
I never read in high school. I don't need to read right now. Stay in school.
What's the last book you read completely?
Go Dog Go, maybe?
Not Go Dog Go.
Green eggs and ham? I mean, I tried reading The Catcher in the Rye in high school, but, or The Lord of the Flies. What is it called?
I think it is Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies? Yeah, I remember we were reading that, but I wasn't reading it.
No
I was
Shakespeare, my boy?
Somebody just popcorned my ass,
Do you know one Shakespeare quote?
But I'll tell you this. I know how to fucking read. I'm a good
Hey,
reader.
nobody's doubting you, dude.
I know how to read. Just everybody,
hyperactive.
everybody back at home. This one doesn't read. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't know how to read.
Whoa, dude.
I know how to read.
Hey,
all right?
dude. Hey, yo. All right. We believe you.
All right, just
Hey,
saying.
we believe you, dude. We believe you.
Just saying, broski.
No.
But yeah, man, Jesus year.
There it is, man. There it is.
What about you? Something that you can take from last year? You're handsome, huge.
Yeah.
In every aspect.
Yeah.
Burly, hairy, perfect amount of hair, great hair. You're not really receding yet.
Not yet.
But let's not talk about your physical features.
Neither of us are receding yet. We're lucky, bro. Hey, give me some of that, bro. Hey. But anybody who's receding it's all good.
It's all good, G.
Just
chill. But you, not only your appearance is 10 out of 10.
Thank you, sir. Likewise. Hey, touche, my brother.
You've been such a successful YouTuber for years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
And I don't even like to say YouTuber, just content creator.
Yeah.
You know how to do the damn thing, right?
God damn it, I do.
Not only that, you've been successful with that.
Yeah.
You've created a global brand now, basically.
Almost, man. We're
Almost,
yeah.
And people love it. So you're an entrepreneur. So take all those things and from last year to now, not even what are you going to take from it, but like what are you planning to do now?
That's a lot to unpackage, Sebas. All right, and I was not prepared for such a loaded question like that. But just to, I guess, to touch on it, I think a lesson that I've learned through all this experience is that the best is yet to come, which is my mom's favorite quote to say to me. And I feel like last year, I just feel like so much beauty is coming ahead, and just being excited for the future and thinking that sometimes a lot bad things happen to us, right? But it's all about perspective, just kind of how you were talking about. We can choose to see, is life happening to me or is life happening for me? And I really feel like,
that.
Yeah. So I feel like I've been like that, where I've just been so excited about what's coming. And even though I've had challenges along the way, I've been able to kind of flip those and realize that those are blessings, and those are challenges that are helping me progress and become a better person. So that's kind of been the biggest thing through all of this experience, because even though I've been very fortunate with the career that I've had and the business that I've been able to build, thanks to you and the people around me and stuff, there's been challenges, but it's just about how you deal with those challenges. You can let those bring you down, and you can let those build you up.
Yeah.
So
I completely agree.
Yeah.
I like that you said that, just the best is
yet to come.
Yet to come.
Yeah.
I feel like in the Latino culture, we're always kind of scared to do stuff.
Yeah.
Especially me growing up, it's kind of go to school, do this, get a job. We do think sky's the limit and shit like that, but not necessarily. I've hung out with other people who their parents are very, very successful. And, their dreams and their, this and that is oh, I want to be fucking,
president.
Yeah, something it's not that it's crazy, because I don't think it's crazy anymore. But at the time, maybe I thought it was crazy. Oh, shit, dang, that's crazy. Is that reachable?
You sure?
But, it's because their parents taught them that, it's possible.
Yeah.
And a lot of us, we grew up with parents that migrated from, a different country. So what happens is when they come over here, they just want to stay safe on the safe zone.
Yeah.
And I just want to do this, I just want to do that, and this is good as long as my son or my daughter, does this. I'm happy as well, right?
Yeah.
So we get taught to just kind of be leveled. Yeah. I feel I don't know if can you agree with me on that? Not as in leveled, as in just do this, but kind of
safe route.
There's a safe route. Yes, exactly. So with me, I had to learn to kind of break that.
Whoa.
Because, and I'm not saying that I'm the president either.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But I just want to let everybody know that there's way more things that we can do. It doesn't have to be one thing either.
Yeah.
So that's what from what I'm trying to say is, from what you said about the best is yet to come, is I was always scared every year. Damn, este año me fue bien. This year was cool. Oh, what's going to happen next year? You always have that doubt.
Yeah.
But I feel that's embedded in us. Always doubt and doubt and doubt. And what I'm trying to say is, don't ever doubt yourself.
But to just play devil's advocate a little bit, I think it's also okay to have a little bit of that doubt and fear, because what that does is hopefully creates gratitude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you're oh man, who knows what's gonna happen? Let me appreciate what I have.
Yeah.
But also learn to strive and not let that cripple you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Don't let it cripple you.
Yeah.
Because every year, even my fiance, dang, who knows where we're gonna be next year? Who knows? But just kind of putting that negative energy out there. I think it's good that you have doubt. I think it's good to keep yourself grounded.
Yeah, of course.
And because that's going to make you work harder. And I think that's why me and my fiance are and us is, and people around me and people who, blah, 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 it's because we're where we're at in life is because we had that doubt. And I think it's good to have that doubt, but sometimes we're always scared. It's like a scary feeling.
Yeah.
To like, what's next? What's next? What's next? But I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Having a little bit of that doubt did help a little bit, but at the same time, it's just keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And every year has been great.
Yeah.
I just feel like at the end of the day, if you're just trying, everything's gonna work out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything's gonna work out.
Yeah.
And I always tell people in life, like, look, don't be scared about doing things that you're not accustomed to do or things that are so different to you.
Yeah.
Because, for example, when me and my girl first moved to downtown LA, dang, that's a payment right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, like that's a payment for Karen, that's a payment for me. I'm gonna spend more money now. She's gonna spend more money now. We've never done this before. Boom, we jumped, we did it, and then you know the first month, the first 2 months, we're like, damn, like we need to start figuring it out so we can be comfortable, right?
Yeah.
And that's with everybody, I'm assuming. But what happens in life is kind of like we were talking about the other day, like a video game. Like you do one thing, you get used to it, you find the rhythm, and then you're good.
Yeah.
And then in life, you get bored of that rhythm, and you go something else, and you try to do something different. You try to like scramble and try to do something harder. When doing something harder, what does that mean? It means you're doing something more epic. You're making more money.
Yeah.
You're having a better career.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not working as much, but making more money. You know what I mean? There's sacrifices.
Yeah.
There's deals that you're doing.
Yeah.
And then you're like, dang, now I'm in this. Now I'm in the same situation that I was before. Now I got to get used to this rhythm.
Yeah.
Life's all about rhythms.
Yeah.
You do this, you figure it out. Boom, you finally got it. Cool. Whether that first rhythm took you a month, this one might take you 6 months. But that's life. Life is just about achieving.
And challenges.
Challenge yourself. Find the rhythm.
Yeah.
Once you find that rhythm, challenge yourself again. Find the next rhythm. Life is all about rhythm. Rhythm is everywhere. There's rhythm in music.
Exactly.
There's rhythm in everything in life.
Yeah.
And what happens when something has good rhythm? You like it.
And I feel like moving my body.
All about life is about rhythm, moving your body.
Move your body. Yeah, I love that, bro. I definitely think that you're absolutely right with that. And I think for myself, I feel the most growth and aliveness when I'm challenged, when I'm put in uncomfortable situations where I have to really step up, like out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when I feel like I'm like growing. And I love that. I love putting myself in situations like that. And I think it's constantly trying to like evolve and do that. And I feel like a lot of people are afraid to do that. Put themselves in uncomfortable situations where they have to be challenged.
Because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah. I don't remember what movie it was, but they were talking about how like, not to get even like spiritual and stuff, but they said, if you ask God for more courage, is he gonna give you more courage, or is he gonna give you the opportunity to be courageous?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
like
it's
that.
just like we want these things, and then when they're presented to us, when it's time to step up, we're like, oh no, but then we want that thing that's on the other side of the thing that we need to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like putting yourself in those positions where you're where you're gonna be able to see what's on the other side. That's gonna be like amazing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a new experience.
And that's one thing that I'm going to focus on this year is just challenging myself and creating obstacles, and me creating those obstacles. Because one can be comfortable. I can just do this all day. But, you know, as crazy as it sounds, doing this, I love.
Yeah.
Right? But like,
I love it too.
There's a lot of aspects of this
Yeah.
that I can change.
Yeah.
I want to be metido in everything. I want to do everything at the same time. And I can figure it out, right? And whether that be, you know, us doing this, us doing that, whatever the case may be. But like, I could do that. And I do want to challenge myself. And not only challenge myself in work, challenge myself in the type of person I am.
I like that.
Challenge myself in the personality, the character, who I am. I want to challenge myself by the type of son I want to be to my mother. You know, to the type of soon-to-be husband, to my soon-to-be wife. Yeah. Things like that. I want to challenge myself. How can I be a better person? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, when I do have a kid, if God willingly lets me, which I'm going to try, but how can I be the best? You know?
Father.
Yeah. Because, bro, once you have a kid, it's like, bro.
You're raising a human.
It's not even about myself anymore. So if you see me, you know, lacking in physical features, you know, it's because I got a kid, dog. No, but I want to challenge myself. I want to be the best looking dad, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I want to be the best.
DILF.
Yeah, I want to be
yeah.
I want to get posted on DILFs of Disneyland.
DILFs of Disneyland.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to challenge myself to be like that, to do everything. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, you're about to have a kid, and I get it. I don't have a kid right now, and people are like, "Yeah, wait till you have one." No, I get that. Trust me, I know it's extremely hard.
Yeah.
But I want to challenge myself. You know, everybody says like, "Oh, when you have a kid, just wait." You know, it's not about you. You're not going to care about yourself. You might gain weight. You're not going to have time to do this. You're not going to have time to travel. This and that. I get that. And if I don't have time to travel, it's because I don't want to travel. But I do want to challenge myself to still live the same life and still enjoy me and my fiance and my wife. And I still want to, you know, be a father and be the best father to my kid. That doesn't mean I'm going to leave my kid or like not be with you know, him or her. Yeah. But, you know, do that and challenge myself to be the best, to live life at the same time. Yeah. Do you agree?
I agree, man. And I know you're in your Jesus year, but I didn't expect you to be acting like Jesus with all these fucking holy words you be spitting at me. My boy feeling blessed. Boy coming with the heat.
I feel blessed.
Jesus year, my boy. He, full effect. I completely agree. I completely agree, man. I feel like people, something like that. And it's hard for us to talk on it because we don't have kids, right? But I think what you're trying to say is no matter what your situation is, you want to make sure that you are living the best of your ability and enjoying your life to the full maximum, right? And you're not going to let anything stop you from that. And that doesn't mean that you're going to neglect your child or be less of a father. If anything, you're going to excel in that. But you're not going to forget who you are and the things that you want in your life and can maintain this lifestyle that you have.
Because I feel like that's important.
Now, it might be easier said than done. And I think that's what people say, like, oh, just wait. Yeah. And that is maybe true.
Yeah,
it
is true.
And I think there might be adjustment periods where you're like, oh man, like you get caught up in it and then you have to you have to come on this podcast and I have to get you back. Like, hey, we need you back.
I just feel like I said, I don't know. I don't have a kid yet. So maybe like, you know, a year from now, maybe a little bit more, I can let you know my experiences if everything goes well.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
But like,
our manager is calling us, but he's going to have to wait. We're filming a very important episode at the moment.
But I feel like the only way, well, the kid's going to bring me happiness no matter what. Yeah. But I do feel like if you're happy with yourself, everything else just comes.
It starts with you.
It just comes together.
Yeah.
You know, because imagine like you might be happy with your family, but what about like yourself? Like are you not, you know, everybody back at home, if you got a kid, how do you find ways to, you know, give yourself the leisure or the pleasure? You don't have to travel. You don't have to buy yourself anything, but like, what do you do at home? You know, leave it down below because
that's a good question.
Yeah, there's gonna be people reading the comments. Yeah. Be like, dang, what can I do for myself? Because I do feel like I'm lacking, you know, happiness for myself. Absolutely. Tranquility. It's more like tranquility because it's like, having a kid is hectic. Yeah. You know, it's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of taking care of. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of
selflessness,
energy. Yeah, selflessness, which it should be.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, like I said, put it down below. Like, what do you do? You know, what do you do when you can have your son with you? You can have your daughter with you. What do you do either with them or without them to make you know, to push forward? Yeah. In a happy way.
Yeah. To remember yourself, right? Like to count on yourself, like to bring that happiness within yourself.
Yeah. You can even be doing stuff with your significant other. Yeah. Even if you have a baby daddy, baby mama, you're not with them. Yeah. What do you do? Yeah. I'm interested. Yeah. It's all help.
Because ultimately, like you said, if you don't feel good, if you don't feel happy, that is what your life is. You are what you feel. Yeah. You know?
No matter how happy your fiance is, no matter how happy your kids are, no matter how happy your family is. Yeah. Are you happy? Yeah. Does that make any sense?
No, it makes a lot of sense.
Should I not even be talking about that because I'm not a father?
No, I think this is good. I think this is really good. So when you become a father and you start feeling unhappy or you start kind of being in this weird thing, you can watch back episode 93, timestamp mark 24 minutes and 15 seconds. And you can be like, wait a minute, was I on point? Or maybe you can just compare notes. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's good.
It'll be kind of interesting.
I think sometimes,
and maybe you had it all wrong. And you'd be like, that's what I'm saying. I had it all wrong.
I think sometimes it's good to just talk. Yeah. Because then you can learn from it before. Yeah. But maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't
think what you're saying is anything wrong.
I don't think it's wrong either.
Yeah, like if we had a parent here, right? And they were like, yo, I'm so unhappy. Yeah, I would want to dig. Why? Why are you unhappy? What have you neglected yourself? Yeah. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. People neglect themselves even outside of having a kid. Yeah. You know what I mean? They do it through like, they get so fixated on like specific aspects of their life, whether that be work, relationships, and then even in relationships, you can put everything into a relationship and you kind of start forgetting about yourself. That happens all the time.
Yeah.
You know, and then you kind of start losing you start losing happiness within yourself because you start finding your identity in the relationship.
Yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean? And then, yeah, so it works in every aspect of life. Every aspect of life. Question, random, super random. And you have to answer this question. You have to answer this question because I know you have a gut answer. And I don't even want you to think about the answer.
Scaring me.
I just want you to say it, okay?
You're scaring me.
You are falling into a deep sleep right now, Sebas. And when I snap my fingers, you are going to answer the question.
Do that.
I am putting you in hypnosis as we
Stop.
speak. It's kind of freaky, huh?
Because it might happen.
Boy or girl, go.
Girl.
Your gut's telling you girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's where your gut.
That's what my gut says.
Okay. Interesting.
Which I would be
Happy either or, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah,
I think girl.
Have you and Kara talked about like have you asked her like what
Yeah. But I always say like I don't care.
I don't care either.
I don't care what. I don't care if a fucking llama pops out.
Whoa.
Well, maybe not a llama, but you know what I mean. Like I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Like, as long as it's mine, and as long as my fiance's my soon-to-be wife.
Soon-to-be wife.
She'll be my wife in a week or so. She's my wife now.
Yeah.
As long as she's healthy during birth, and she's happy, and my child is happy and healthy, which is a blessing, because not a lot of people get.
There's no guarantee.
There's no guarantee whether it's premature birth. Is that what it's called? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a preemie baby.
I think it's premature birth. Yeah.
Whether
preemie baby.
Yeah, like you never
right.
know.
Yeah, no,
like,
I know. You're right.
Like there's a lot of complications during during birth.
I don't know the actual terminology.
I don't want to talk about it because I don't know.
It's a very sensitive topic.
Exactly. I don't want to talk about it because it's a very sensitive topic. I'm not a father, and for that reason, nor a mother, which I would be a great mother. But I don't want to talk about it because it's a very sensitive subject, and I don't feel like I am certified to say that yet. Maybe once I'm a father. For that, I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of stuff that can happen. So for me, my main thing is my wife is happy, she's healthy, and so is my baby. That's all I care about. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't care if it's a boy or girl. I'm happy with whatever. I'll be happy with 1,000 little girls.
Yeah.
And I'll be happy with 1,000 boys. I don't care.
Damn, 1,000 little girls? That's crazy.
Guinness World Book of
1,000 girls.
Guinness World Book of Records. Yeah, I don't. What about you? Like, what do you think if you pop one out? What do you
think?
Girl?
I'm thinking girl too. I'm gonna be a girl dad.
Yeah,
I think so too. But I hope I have a boy.
Yeah,
too.
sure.
Yeah,
every guy wants a boy, right?
Yeah. But my gut tells me girl. My gut
tells me girl too. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy with.
Yeah, whatever. Me too. Of course. That's the same kind of mindset I have, and I think that's a good mindset to have.
Are you
ever seen those like gender reveal videos where like the parents, like specifically like the dads,
we were just talking about
get mad.
They're like,
it's a girl. Yeah,
that's weird.
Or they'll go like hug their friends before they hug their wife.
That's weird, bro.
That's so weird to me. It's cringy. And honestly, heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You can tell a lot about
it.
That individual
100%.
when he or she does that.
100%.
Now, there was this one really cute one where they, he's had like 3 or 4 kids, right? Mm-hmm. And the first one was a girl. The second one was a girl. And it's not that he's like, oh, shit,
Yeah.
But all those 4 or something like that, they were all girls. So by the last one, he was like, damn.
It was another girl?
Because he can't get a boy. It's all girls.
Yeah,
But he wasn't doing it as in like...
in a bad way.
Yeah, but he was just like, damn, like that's crazy.
Let me just get one.
Just one.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You can pay for that.
That's kind of crazy. I wouldn't do that though.
Nah,
I'm not into that.
Yeah, I'm not into it either.
I want God to do his thing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, let fate control it.
If you follow us on Instagram, Laplaticapod, make sure you follow Laplaticapod. Make sure you follow Ayyysebas and Thejoshleyva. We asked you guys, you guys are in full control today.
Whoa.
Full control.
Whoa.
They picked the subjects. I picked some subjects.
Whoa.
You picked some subjects.
Whoa.
And we're going to talk about those subjects right after this break.
Whoa.
Episode 93, Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
The boys are in their Jesus year. Yeah,
we'll be right back. And we back like we never left.
Cause we never did left.
By the way, we on Fools Gone Wild, man.
Hey, that's kind of crazy.
I wonder how Little Mystery saw that.
Yo, that's low key goals, bucket list. I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd be on Fools Gone Wild.
Me neither.
Like I was like, I would love to be, but also maybe I wouldn't, cause it's kind of like.
Well, because I'm not that like look at it closely kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know, like we're not in that realm of, you know, cholillos and
but
funny
also,
Mexican memes.
Right. Yes.
But that's really cool that he reposted us.
Yeah.
Obviously, thanks to Cheekies.
Yeah, I mean, Cheekies was a huge part of that.
Obviously, it's Cheekies. But still, we up in there, you know?
Yeah. And when I say like maybe I didn't want to be a part of it, it's because sometimes like the people who are on it, it's not always for the best.
It's not
reasons.
for their best interest.
Yeah. But I feel like with ours, it was.
It was really
was.
cool. He really put us on like that, you know? Especially him having a huge Latin influence.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
And it was really cool, man.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, this is sick. Like,
if we can get him on, that would be everything. That would be crazy.
Yeah, that was sick, bro. That was really cool. I was like, what the? When I saw it, he posted that like hours ago.
Who sent it to you? Somebody just sent it?
I didn't even check. I just saw it. Bro, deadass. I think I was just scrolling and I saw it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
When you sent it to me, because I saw the Fools Gone Wild and I saw like we were kind of like the thumbnail, and I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
And then in my mind, I was like, oh fuck, we're getting roasted. Some like it
but it wasn't.
And then I clicked on it. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
I don't mind getting roasted.
No, me neither. But I was just prepared for it. I was like, oh shit, here we go.
That was really
cool again.
Yeah, that was really cool. Like that was awesome.
That was amazing, man. Such an honor. It was honestly
an honor, bro. Yeah. And then I commented on it and I was like, dang, after all these years, I'm finally on Fools Gone Wild. Yeah. And I think like 2 minutes later, like somebody liked it, and then Fools Gone Wild liked it. Yeah. Wow. And I was like, what's up with a follow? But it didn't happen. But no, hey, shout out to Fools Gone Wild and Little Mystery and shit. Doing them. Yeah. Been doing it.
Bro, ahead of his time. Ahead of his time.
Ahead of his time.
In his own lane.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, we are back and you guys are in full control today.
Whoa.
Hyperactive. I got some really good questions.
Yep.
Some topics that they wanted us to talk about. And I really like them. So the first one, you ready? We kind of talked about it. It's something similar we were just saying.
Okay.
Would Sebas and Josh from 5 years ago be happy with where they're at now?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. From 5 years ago, oh my gosh, absolutely. I love where my life is at the moment.
Yeah.
If I could talk to 5 year ago Josh, I would tell him it's going to get good, my boy.
Yeah.
Hey, strap up, put your seatbelt on, because it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Yeah, same here. I just think what we were talking about, just being consistent.
Yeah.
You know, it could be this, it can be something else. But at the end of the day, I have something that I like doing.
Yeah.
I like something that I'm doing with you now.
Yeah.
And by the way, for everybody wondering, Josh is about to hit his 5 year. I'm 5 year. His 1 year.
1 year, baby. We got to take the exact date, but I know it's in June. It might be like June 12th.
I think it's mid-June, bro.
Yeah, mid-June.
It might be on the next podcast. I don't know.
We got to double, triple check.
I'm going to double, triple check.
1 year. That means we've been a year consistent. 365 days.
Every
52 weeks.
90, I want to say 94% of them was on Mondays.
Yeah, maybe more.
Maybe more. I would say like 98.
Yeah, 98. This is only our second Tuesday.
Yeah, but we've posted every single week.
Every week.
For a year. I've never done anything so consistent. Actually, I have. It was being with my...
Your girl.
With my girl. That's it.
It's crazy, man.
Like, I've never done anything so consistent like that. And honestly, I want to thank you for that.
Bro, thank you.
And just, thank us for being consistent. Yeah. But most importantly, the viewers back at home.
Absolutely. Because honestly, they're the driving force that helps us stay motivated and consistent.
Yeah, for sure.
And even this is going live on a Tuesday, I feel a little bit of... it hurts me a little bit because I'm like, man, we missed a Monday, but it's understandable.
It's understandable, and they get one every week.
They're gonna get one a week,
and you guys will always get one a week.
Yeah. And
I don't know when we'd miss a week.
No, I mean the only one that comes to mind, and I'm hoping that we can make it happen, is your honeymoon.
Yeah,
but if we
we can just pre-film.
Yeah, or we could do one on Zoom.
Yeah, but I am looking for an editor.
Yeah.
So if you think back at home, if you can be my editor, you have to be sick.
No, you gotta be nasty.
Nasty.
You gotta be a nasty perro.
You have to be more than my editor. Let me know. DM me. And maybe we can talk.
All right, bro. Let them take over.
All right, cool.
Oh, that was one. That was one.
Right?
Yeah. No, I feel good about where we're at. Oh, shoot. I'm calling somebody. Oh, my God. Shit. Look at that.
The next one, kind of similar. Mindset changes at 25.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
33.
Yeah.
Jesus year.
That drastically. I drastically think that. Especially 25 to 30.
Yeah.
They said like your front cortisol doesn't, is that what it is? Your front cortisol doesn't develop completely till you're 25.
What's your front cortisol?
I don't know if it's cortisol, like your frontal brain.
forehead?
Yeah, like where you're fully developed. Like you're still developing. Your brain is still
What?
developing until you're 25.
For real?
Yeah. I don't know if it's cortisol. I might have butchered that. Your frontal cortex. My bad. Cortisol.
Cortisol's like a
blood pressure or
like
something.
something you inject yourself.
I think it's something you put up your butt. I don't know, dude.
I think that's what it is. And I think that's why you know about it.
Whoa.
It doesn't develop till 25.
Till 25, yes. It's still like developing. So this is like very random, but this is so random. You heard about that kid who like jumped off the cruise ship?
Yeah.
Right? And like he like was lost and he couldn't be found, right?
Supposed to be a shark.
He was 18 years old, right? And I was just thinking to myself, how dumb could you be to jump off a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean? Like
He was never found.
And then I started thinking, I was like, oh, his frontal cortex wasn't developed.
Cortex.
His frontal cortexes weren't developed, fool. So he couldn't think all the way completely, fool. But no, honestly, that's a very sad story. But it's just like you start thinking about the stuff that you did at such a young age, right? And you're like, how did I think that was gonna be okay? Or like, where was my mind at? You know? And I think sometimes we don't realize that it has to do with like our brain development. I know it's kind of like crazy, but I definitely think that a little bit. But even just like, because mindset, dude, from 25 to 30, my mind changed drastically.
Yeah.
Drastically. I am not the same person I was when I was 25, not even remotely close. And honestly, entering my Jesus year, I've even felt different too. My perspective on life and just everything in general.
I could say the same. Like I would say like 19 to 25.
Yeah.
My mentality was just like get money, party, live my life because I'm out of high school.
Yeah.
You know, it's the moment that we've been all waiting for since we were in school till 25. It's like, okay, I need to get all this out of the way. Right.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even single. I was with my girl.
Yeah.
So I can't even imagine somebody who's single. They're just living it up. Right.
Dangerous.
But you don't really think about the things that you really need to think about because I think that you should be partying like, I don't think you should be partying at that age. I think you should be like me. When I party now, I there's way better.
Oh, way better because you
like now you're a little bit more financially stable.
Yeah.
You're like you're more responsible with the way that you party.
Yeah.
You pick and choose now. Yeah. You enjoy your nights more. Before you're literally just partying for no reason.
Yeah.
You're partying. You're spending the money that you don't really have.
I know. But you try to tell a 19-year-old, hey, don't party right now. Just stay locked in and focus. It's really hard, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going to force nobody to do that. But
one thing that I did have when I was like 19, 20, bro, it was like there was this excitement, this energy, this adventureness that I was just looking forward to experiencing.
That we've been looking forward to since we were kids.
Yeah, like that freedom that you finally have.
It's freedom.
So then you're supposed to tell you like, wait, just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, no, bro. No.
They're not. But some do. Some are really smart and
some are really smart.
Yeah, but I think that out of high school, don't waste any time because if you talk to anybody in life that's older than you, they say don't waste your time when you come out of high school. Don't waste your time partying. Don't waste your time with like people, especially people that you start kicking it with that you not really like. Do you kind of still see the people that you're kicking it with when you were like 19, 20, 21, 22?
No.
Me neither.
No.
Luckily for me, and you know that, but for me, I have really close friends that I've known them since high school.
Yeah.
But there's still a big handful of people that I don't really talk to anymore.
No.
But yeah, and then from 25, when I hit 25, I was like, damn, like, I don't want to feel like a loser. I want to make people proud of me, and I want to start doing things for myself. And you kind of want to build your character. When you walk into a room, you don't want people to think like, yo, this
you're a chump.
Yeah, like, yo, this fool just parties. He doesn't really have anything going on.
Yeah.
You start to think more kind of like, man, I want people, not that you should care about what people think, but you do want some sort of respect that, you know, that you want people to give you.
Yeah.
When I walk to a room, yo, now it's like, yo, that's that fool from, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That's dope. He does this. He does that.
Yeah, that was a fool that was on Fools Gone Wild.
Yeah, that's that fool. Once in his life. But, you know, it's the little things like that that's like, you want to feel respected.
Absolutely.
And then from 25 to 30, you're just challenging yourself. What we were just talking about, you challenge yourself, you challenge yourself, you challenge yourself, you create rhythms, and then you start to be the adult. And I think now my Jesus here, it's like you forget about all that. You just want to be happy, you want to be healthy, and you want everybody that you love to smile around you. That's really all I care about now.
I agree.
And as a human being that lives on planet Earth, third rock from the sun,
Yes, sir.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see this planet.
Yeah.
I want to see every single part of this planet, and that's my goal as well. And I want to do it with myself, with my family, with my wife, with my future kids. That's my goal. Because at the end of the day, memories and pictures and happiness, that's really all that matters. And eating.
You love food.
That's literally all I think about.
You love Jack in the Box, huh?
Love Jack in the Box. By the way, this guy's never had tomatoes and onions in his tacos at Jack in the Box.
Up until recently.
Up until recently when I took you.
Yeah.
Guys, if you guys don't go to Jack in the Box and get the tacos, first of all, the tacos are iconic at Jack in the Box.
The tacos are not in your Jack order, I cannot be your friend.
Don't go to Jack.
Hey, if your tacos are not in your Jack order, you ain't Jack. Shit.
That's good. This guy has never had. I ordered you tomatoes.
Yes.
Ask my little cousin.
Yeah.
I put them on too. Tell him, put tomatoes and onions in my taco.
tacos.
It makes the taco so much more fatter
And fresher.
and it's such a good bite with the ranch,
Oh my God.
with the buttermilk ranch
chill
all
out.
over my body.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, how good was that?
Drench my body in buttermilk ranch.
When you guys go to Jack in the Box to the tacos, it's like, give me an order of tacos with tomatoes and onions. Okay, anything else? No. Well, yeah,
Lots of
obviously
ranch.
a lot of other stuff, but lots of ranch.
Right.
But I'm telling you right now,
It's almost
it's
like a delicacy.
game changer.
It's a delicacy.
It's a game changer.
Absolutely.
And don't give me the whole, I don't like onions.
Hey, 2
I
words.
don't like
Grow
tomatoes."
up.
Grow up.
Grow up.
Dude, it is so good. But anyways, enough about Jack.
Yeah,
but
no,
yes,
no.
I do love Jack.
Yeah, you do.
But yeah, and then 33, it's just like my Jesus here. It's what I like, All I care about is Jack.
All you're going to say is your Jesus. How old are you? Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus here. You got one?
Yeah, I got one. Let's talk about how hard it is to date in today's day. I think this is a good question or a good topic because especially living in LA, I can see how dating is just super challenging. That's just one aspect. But I think overall where more people can relate to is social media. Social media gives us the feeling or the idea that like there's so much options and it's endless options and the grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah.
And you're almost like constantly looking for like what's better. And it's hard just to like really feel content with what you have because you're constantly comparing and feeling like you have different opportunities to like, you never really got to experience like dating apps, stuff like that. I haven't been on dating apps, but I have a lot of friends who've been on dating apps and stuff like that. And I see how consumed they get by them and how like overwhelmed,
I feel like it kind of like mess with you, right?
100%. Because you're talking to you're talking to multiple people at the same time, setting up dates. And it's just like, it just feels like chaotic and stuff. It's just, I can only imagine how stressful it is.
Yeah, obviously I haven't dated in more than 13 years.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly if I'm certified to talk about it, but what I see is, yeah, you're right. If I was single and there's just social media kind of plants it in your head that you have an infinite amount of options. But I think me, because I'm probably maybe older than some of you guys, but I just feel like you should just stick to the traditional script.
I like that.
Can I find? I've told my wife before, and I'm just gonna say wife now. I want to be with you because I can see you being the best mother to my kid.
Yeah.
Because of the way that you are with your family. Because of the way that you are with me.
Yeah.
Because of the way that you are with your. Because of the way that you are with your friends. Because of the way that you respect yourself.
And you.
And me. And I love that.
Yeah.
There can be so many people that you're going to like.
Yeah, 100%.
But what you need to do is traditionally find.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stick to the script.
Stick to the script. And this idea that like we're not going to be attracted to other people is like, let's just eliminate that. Like we're always going to be attracted to people, right? But it's just about like that, like people get so like, oh my, maybe this is not my person because I'm also attracted to this person. Like you're going to be attracted to people, but you got to like, you got somebody special right in front of you. Like that this whole idea of like, does that kind of make sense? You get what I'm saying? Like, I think people get like, especially guys, I think we get in our head a lot where we're thinking like, we want more, we want what we can't have. instead of being like appreciative and focused on what we do have.
Yeah.
But I like what you were saying about like saying the traditional route, because I even think with social media, it's so easy to slide in somebody's DMs and just be like, hey, what's up, baby? Whatever you want to say, right? You could do that over and over and over again. But how many people can go up to somebody in person over and over again? So that like challenge has been eliminated.
Yeah.
And I think that when you build up the courage as a man to like go up to somebody, to go up to a girl and like get their number and stuff like that and start that like chemistry, potential chemistry, I feel like you appreciate it a little bit more versus like just being able to have the ability to like slide in anybody's DMs. I think the challenge of like having to go up to somebody creates this different appreciation.
Yeah, and I feel like people that are single, like you said, like you can just slide in the DMs.
Yeah.
You can go on dating apps, and then you're like, dang, I really like this person.
Yeah.
And then boom, I'm assuming you get a notification that some other person likes you.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit. So you kind of discredit whatever just happened with the other person.
Yeah.
And that can be kind of messed up.
Yeah.
You know, because I didn't live in a world like that. You know, when I was dating.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say I was dating, because when I was single for like a year.
Yeah.
That didn't even count. But yeah, I can see that happening.
And then also,
and I feel like there's so much more other things too.
Yeah, but that also creates it could potentially create a lot of insecurity, like being in social media and stuff like that. Because like, let's say you're dating this girl or you're dating this person and you think things are going good, and because social media, they have access, the world has access to them essentially, right? And it just takes one person that they might find could be a better partner, and then they just kind of like dish the person that they're with.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's also important to like make sure you're picking the right people. Like you're really taking the time to like date and get to know somebody. Cause you know what I mean? You don't want to have that like doubt in you. You know what I mean? You want to feel secure in the person that you're dating that's going to create that same security for yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You want to know something crazy too? Is that I have a friend who's single, and I think he showed me like a girl. This was a while back, and he goes, dude, she's so pretty, blah, blah. I can't really remember. It's very
big or very faint.
Yeah, it's very faint. But I remember I was like, oh yeah, she's pretty. And you know what he said that I thought it just blew my mind?
She's out of my reach?
No. Well, kind of the same realm. He said, she goes, bro, look, and she only has 1,000 followers.
Oh, interesting.
What does that mean?
Ooh.
I know what it means, but I'm asking you, like, what does that mean to you? She, like, that gave him a sense of
a possibility.
Not only
chance.
a possibility, but kind of like, she's not a girl that has a lot of followers.
She's untapped.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Now in society, it's like,
because I've even seen TikToks where girls are talking about like it's if a guy has like doesn't have like, he's not following anybody or doesn't have any photos on their Instagram, like that's kind of what they're looking for.
It's like, crazy how that's like criteria now.
Yeah, like it's almost like it's an ick if he has like, if he posts on Instagram, if he's following people and stuff like that. Like,
but it's crazy how somebody can have a lot of followers.
Yeah.
And it might shy a guy down.
Yeah.
Like, but you know, like I don't think it should. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. I don't know, because
you don't think it should?
Well, no, I don't think just because you have a lot of followers that you're not your criteria is not available for that individual. Yeah. I think it's cool. I think, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think each person should have a lot of followers.
Right. I mean, yeah.
But like the fact that we're even talking about followers is ridiculous.
I think we see people on social media and we're like, oh my God, they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
They have so much going for themselves, but they only have 1,000 followers. Like we relate the followers to what their
life
worth is.
Yeah, or worth. Yeah.
So it's like, what's going on here? Oh, they only have that. Oh, now they're reachable. Like I hit a jackpot.
Yeah, they're reachable.
Or I hit a jackpot.
And not only that, but like that friend that I had was like, oh, she only has 1,000 followers. He might be like, well, if she had like 1 million or 500,000, whatever.
She should in his mind.
Yeah, well, sure. But like at the same time, it's like she probably has a lot of people She probably has a lot of people talking to her. You know, I might not like that.
Yeah, sure.
You know, like, she probably has, you know, she probably lives a certain lifestyle, blah, blah. But isn't that the crazy thing? Is like, just because somebody has a lot of followers doesn't mean they don't live the same lifestyle as you.
100% no.
You shouldn't like discredit yourself for that. But isn't that like, it's insane nowadays? It's like a guy thinks like that.
Yeah. I wonder if girls think like that too.
Probably. Let us know down below.
I wouldn't be surprised because it makes sense. It's just such an interesting like way to like look at dating on social media. Kind of like, I guess essentially judging somebody off their followers and how they post on social media and stuff. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like, and it's not going to stop.
No.
It's only going to get even crazier.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe like in a year from now, people aren't even going to be like talking. It's just AI shit.
Yeah. AI.
Click.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, like I found it really interesting that my friend said that. Like, you know, like it means a lot of things. It
means a lot of things.
It
It's
means
like,
a lot
yeah,
of things.
yeah.
And that's crazy because I don't think it should mean.
No, dude, like
It does mean a lot of things, and I'm being real.
Yeah, you have to be real. Like that's the day and age that we live in. Like,
But like I don't want it to because I just feel like a human is a human with another person.
yeah,
Like if you I forgot what movie it was or like a show where it was like this person's popular and the guy's not, but they still like each other, blah blah blah. I don't know. It was something like that. Oh, it was that one movie with Maluma was in it. The something the bride with Willie.
J-Lo?
Yeah, with J-Lo. But remember, she falls in love with. He's like a teacher with the actor.
I
El
feel like I
Güerito.
saw it, but I don't remember.
El Güerito. Well, the things about like they fall in love with each other. It doesn't matter if she was J-Lo, you know, this
Yeah.
big actress, or she was like a singer in the movie. But like they fall in love with each other, and like it's
Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson.
Yeah, yeah, I did see that movie.
Yeah. So it's like kind of like the same.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like, say you were the girl with like a bajillion followers, and I
Right.
was just this average Joe guy,
Yeah.
right? But I'm not saying if you don't have any followers, you're not average Joe. No, you're an amazing person still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to tell people is that like, I don't think numbers should mean anything.
I agree with what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I also understand the logic that your
Yeah,
friend was going
me
through.
too.
Like that whole idea of like she only has 1,000 followers. Like
that's
she's
the new
attainable.
day of age, yeah.
She's not necessarily attainable because I think anybody's attainable if they're available.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think like just maybe I'm gonna put a scenario. Maybe this is what it's like in like real life, right? Like what if this was like you see this beautiful person, okay? They're beautiful. And all these people are like around them and they're glowing, they're beautiful. They're not like, you know, they're just enjoying that moment and they're like just in this beautiful element. And then you see this other person who's standing next to him who's just as beautiful by themselves and occasionally is throwing you a little smile. That person, even though they're like the same like type of person, right? They're both beautiful inside and out. The one that's giving you like that little smile gives you that reassurance or that like that potential, that hope of like, wow, I can like go and talk to her. There's this like beautiful girl. She should have all that person is having, all that attention, but she doesn't. So that makes me feel like I can go talk to her. But you can still go talk to the person that has all the people around them.
Yeah.
You just feel like it's harder.
Yeah.
Or, you know, just creates that limitation.
Wow.
Wow, my boy.
Yeah, but I can understand why people sometimes have difficulties with dating and stuff and how chaotic it is nowadays.
Yeah.
There's just so much into it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before it was like, yo,
I think dating's always been hard. Dude.
for sure.
I think this idea of like dating so much harder. And I was like, it is. I'm sure because of social media. I'm sure like that adds another level of like challenge.
But before it was like so simple. It's like, yo, the homegirl likes you.
Yeah.
Who? Oh, that girl that you know, from the other girl, from my other friend, that one girl she was talking about. I think she likes you. That was it. Let me hit her up.
Yeah.
You know, like that was it. But I don't know. It'd be kind of crazy.
Well, you have to go through more lengths to find other options, I guess. So before like technology and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Like if you had one girl, like that was your girl, and if you wanted to like, I guess like talk to the other people and stuff like that, you'd have to go to like a different. It'd be like a whole thing, bro.
Yeah, it's always
versus like just being able to slide
yeah.
through somebody's DMs.
It's always been hard.
Yeah. I don't know.
I got one right here. How long does a man know before he wants to wife up his girl? I think to me it's very simple. I think, you know, for a guy, it's a tremendous thing for him to say, I want you for the rest of my life. And I think it's the same for the girl too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I'm gonna talk in both because I think, you know,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But I think if you can find value and trust and respect, and like I tell my girl, like I want you because I like the way that you are, you know, the way that you carry yourself. Let's not even talk about physical appearance. I feel like you're gonna be a great mother to my kid. I want you to be part of my tree.
Yeah.
That's what I really look into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really compare. I'm not going to compare you to my own mother. I'm not going to compare you to your mother or somebody else's girl. No, it's I like you because I feel like you. To me, one of my number one things is are you going to be
Good
a
mom,
great
absolutely.
mother?
Yeah.
You know,
That's
a
top.
great partner.
Yeah.
To me, that's very important.
That's top tier.
I think to that, I think it's to me that's me like being like, oh, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's probably like the biggest check mark. Other than that, like there's always going to be things that you're not going to like.
Yeah.
There's always going to be things that you're going to like, and there's going to be things that you don't like. And that's with anybody.
Yeah. And vice versa.
And vice versa. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about girls and guys, not
Yeah.
just what I think for a girl.
Yeah.
What about you?
So I heard this thing recently. It was actually recently, but and I hope I don't butcher it because it makes sense in my mind. I hope I can elaborate it. Basically, we're saying like it's for the guy. It's not so much about like the person. It's about when they're ready to be married. Like when they've accepted in their mind, like, hey, I'm ready to be married. Then they start looking for like their wife, and then they start viewing it in a different perspective and stuff. But I kind of do believe that a little bit because I feel like, yeah, I'm kind of exposing myself right now. But I feel like when I was like dating previously, I was just like dating, you know what I mean? And like marriage wasn't really like in the forefront of my mind. Like I was just dating, I was having fun, I was enjoying for what it was. But like as of late, like my mindset is different, you know? So I think it's when you are ready, when I feel like when you're ready, you start viewing the relationship and the people differently. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe that's kind of what happened with you. Like you were enjoying Karen, like, and you guys were dating, your relationship was beautiful.
Yeah.
Then you kind of enter a new phase in your perspective in life, and you're like, hey, I'm ready to be married.
Yeah.
And then that gave you the confidence and the courage to step into that, because you still got to be courageous regardless.
Yeah.
Stepping into marriage, like it's because it is scary.
Yeah.
You know. But that gave you that confidence because you were in that mindset of like I want to be a husband.
Yep.
Like you entered that.
Definitely to a degree for sure.
To a degree, right?
Is there a lot of other perspectives that follow along with that?
Yeah.
Sure, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
When a man is like I'm ready, it's when they start to take the next
Their mindset,
leap.
it changes.
Yeah, and so with the chick, right?
Yeah. Because I've even heard people be like, yo, she was such a good person, or they were such a good person. Like there was nothing wrong with them. Well, then why didn't you guys take it to the next?
Because they weren't ready to get married.
Yeah, because no matter what, the next person you're going to date, they're going to have issues. They're going to have things that you don't like about each other. There's going to be complications and stuff like that. So what's the difference here? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
but I definitely think like
I agree.
But then I can play like devil's advocate here. Like, do you believe in like soulmates? Because then maybe sometimes we're just like waiting for our soulmate. Like maybe our soulmate hasn't entered the chat. You know?
Do I believe in soulmates?
Also, maybe there is no one size fits all. Like maybe there is no answer. Like people will say like, what was the question? Like, do guys know when they're ready to be married? Or what is it?
The question was, how long does a man know before he wants to wife up his girlfriend?
Maybe there's no actual like
I don't think there's a time.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like, all right, I'm with you, and I think by this amount of time I'm gonna be ready. No, I think
or
you can catch a guy ready right now.
Right, that's what I was about to say. Yeah,
you can catch a girl instant. Ready right now.
It can be instant.
It can be instant. That's why people get married so fast sometimes, because like they're ready. They're ready to find that person.
They're both ready.
They see into that person. That other person sees into them, and they're just ready. They're just ready. That's why I never really like, dang, you guys got married. That was fast. No, people are ready whenever.
Yeah.
I was with my girl when I was 19 years old. You think I was ready?
No.
Hell no. I know people that just met when they were 30.
Yeah.
Boom. They made it happen quick.
Yeah.
It's just the way that you are in life. It just depends. It depends. Lo que te toca.
Yep. I agree with that.
That was episode 93.
Wow. Great episode.
I apologize for the 1 hour episode.
You didn't answer my question though. Just quickly. Do you believe in soulmates?
Yeah. Why not?
I believe in soulmates, but I don't think it's
not?
Just significant others. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I don't don't think it's just significant others.
Sure.
I think it's people in your life.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I believe in soulmates. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It can happen. But I think for the majority is you find people and you built. Build. And you build. Once again, I'm sorry for the 1 hour potty waddies.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I want to give them way more, but me and you are very busy.
Oh, you're saying it's just short for a short episode.
Well, it's an hour.
It's a decent episode.
But I do want to give you guys a lot more because I do see the comments. Because, for example, we did Dunos recently, and I know you guys saw it. And that was like 3 hours long.
That was long.
That was a very long podcast, and that was cool.
People liked it. People liked the length.
People like the length.
Ooh.
Pause. And so coming back, I like an hour because even my time span, I can only do like an hour.
Yeah.
So I think an hour is perfect. I think we touched on a lot of good subjects.
Yeah. Thank you guys for all the submissions.
I think we should do another one of these soon too.
Let them control.
A full control. Yeah, a full control podcast. Because I like that. Maybe we should call some people.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
Absolutely. Maybe bring some special guests in.
We do know a lot of special people.
We do know a lot of special guests,
and they can come.
They can come.
Episode 93, Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well. Enjoy your guys' Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Yes, sir. We love you guys so much. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you. Thank you for the talk.
Yes, sir.
Y nos vemos en la próxima plática.
See you next time, man. See you next time, man.
Ciao.
Ciao, man.